Many of you suffer from allergies. A lot of you are living in parts of the country where you're just kind of impacted by all these airborne particles that are irritating your system. Look, we all know that air purifiers are not a cure or a treatment for allergies or asthma, but they sure do make people feel better. We're gonna be talking about an air purifier system that is completely different from others on the market, because instead of using a 1 or 2 tier system to clean the air in your home, it actually uses a 5-step, very sophisticated purification system so that it's gonna clean the air not only faster, but more effectively than ever before. I'm gonna start off by telling you what you're going to get. If you own our Therapure air purifiers, please give us a call. If you're looking for a very specific type, we're gonna talk about those 5 different levels of filtration. But I would encourage you to go on to our website and read the reviews. If you're a pet owner, a must-have. Some of the best comments on this are from people that own pets. There was a woman on there that wrote on our website. I think she wrote that I want to be conservative. I want to believe that she said she had 7 dogs. 7 dogs inside her home, and that it made the biggest difference in the odor in her home. But before we go any further, let me tell you what you're going to get, because at this price, for this level of science, you usually get 1. This is a 2-pack, but we're also including a plug-in mini. And if you look right here in front of me, the mini is not such a mini. It is, you can see the size of it's larger than my hand. You're also going to get a 3rd unit that can plug in. This could be great for a small bedroom, great for a bathroom, great for a kitchen area. So in total, you're getting 3 of them. Your price is $149.95, free shipping and handling, and it's on 5 flexible payments for less than $30. Your choices are white, blue, or black. Black always sells out first. If you prefer the black, I would go to the phone lines early. Call me and share your stories. But we actually have Leah Little that's joining us. And Leah is our guest expert. Typically, you're one of our electronic experts. And in the way this is.
Absolutely. It's very sophisticated technology.
And it makes all the difference in the world. I mean, we all know somebody that wakes up, they have the watery eyes, or they have the runny nose, or they're sneezing, or, you know, you open up the windows to get the fresh air, but then you're suffering all day long.
And the pollen in the air right now is crazy.
It is.
Let's put it to the test. What I'm gonna do for you right now is just pour some smoke into this smoke chamber so you can see immediately just how much power this unit is going to have, because it is the most powerful. So just to illustrate for you, I'm gonna step back here behind it. Like, you can't even see me, right? I'm not even, now watch this. As we dim the lights in the studio, I want you to realize what's gonna happen here, because as we turn it on, you are gonna have not 1, not 2, not 3, I'm gonna pour a little smoke in there, 4, 5 levels of filtration. One of those levels is going to be actually a UV light that is hospital grade technology. Now, it's going to clean the air in your home every 15 minutes, up to 99.97% of those particles. Let's turn on the lights, and here we go. Look at it go to work. Now, what it's doing is it's pulling in all of those particles right down to 0.1 micron. And I wanna stay right here for a moment as it does its work, because look what's happening and how powerful that unit is. When you have this level of filtration, you can already begin to see my hand behind it. I wanna stay here until it's completely clean. Every 15 minutes in your home, it's going to entirely scrub the air that is in your home. Now, if it can get down to a smoke particle level, like you're looking at right here, and entirely clean that unit, imagine what it can do for you in your home. Now, look at this. You couldn't even see me a couple seconds ago, right? Not even about a minute or so ago. Now, you literally have the ability to see right through. That's the power that you're gonna have in this unit. I wanna take you to a chart, because you have to realize that according to the EPA, the air inside your home is 3 to 5 times dirtier than the air outside your home. When you are down to this level of filtration, it's gonna handle a human hair at 80 90 microns. Oh yeah. It's gonna handle pollen that is only 20 microns. Dust and dust mite particles, which we all have them in our home, guess what? It's 5 microns. Pet dander, down to 3 microns. But the smoke particles that you just saw disappear before your eyes were literally 1 micron. That's how clean it's gonna make that air for you. So if you wanna have the most sophisticated, the strongest and most powerful air filtration system we've ever offered, that's what Therapure is. It's top of the line for you, and you're even going to have that UV light on the inside. Now, I want to show you an animation, because what you are about to see is something that you will find nowhere else. You are going to have 5 levels, and you just mentioned this, 5 levels of filtration. So it's going to clean those larger particles because it has a pre-filter inside. It's going to have a permanent filter. Now, this is really exciting.
So no filters to replace.
No filters to replace, and we're going to talk about the cost.
And that's music to your ears.
Exactly.
Because that's the one thing that people don't want.
Exactly.
They don't want the hassle and the expense of having to buy them over.
And having to change it out.
I don't blame you.
Who remembers to do it, right? So let me show you this animation, because you are going to have here 5 levels of filtration as you walk through. That pre-filter is going to get rid of those larger particles. The permanent filter, removing 99.9% of everything that passes through it. Then you have that UVC light, which is germicidal grade technology used in hospitals. You got it. The photocatalytic oxidation takes out the VOCs, like hairspray, nail polish, all those smells. You are all going to have, all in all, 5 levels of filtration. So what does that mean? That means that UV light, anything that passes through it with hospital grade technology, usually these are about the size of your pinky. This runs the entire expanse of the unit, and it literally is going to clean and scrub that air, killing everything that passes through it, 99.9%. And not only is that UV light in not 1, but 2 of your units, but you also have that UV light built into the portable unit as well.
Nice.
So all you do is you turn it on when you get it home. I would run it for the first 24 hours, run it on high. You want that UV light to go to work for you, you just tap the top, the little blue light comes on, and you know that it's working. It's literally going to clean and scrub that air. And the reason why we are giving you 2 of them is you want to have 1 in the room that you sleep in. You want to have that in your bedroom every single night. So as you're sleeping, you're taking 20,000 breaths a day. They can be cleaner, better breaths for you. The other unit, the reason why we're giving you 2 full sizes, is that you can put it in the family room or wherever you spend the most time with your family. So 2 of them. And then the portable unit can go with you if you are traveling to work. You might have put it in the laundry room. Maybe, you know, we've got to put it next to the kitty litter.
Are you going to visit a relative?
Put it in the kitchen because you made fish the night before. You can now use that from room to room to room. And when you realize the value, you are going to be astounded, because to your point, Marlo, just 1 filter could run you $50. Now, you never have to replace that filter again.
That's great.
The biggest complaint that people have with units.
And it's the #1 hurdle.
Yep.
You know, it's what keeps people from buying these, because you're thinking, I don't need another task. I don't need an extra expense. So with this, you don't have to, because you never ever have to worry about replacing the filter. These are some of the most popular air purifiers that we offer to you. I can't think of another model that has this level of filtration, 5 different layers, especially with that UV germicidal light. That's a very, very different feature that we are delivering with this. I think about your homes. I too am a pet owner. I have the cutest little Maltese in the world. But you know what? You know, but he is. But if you're a pet owner, if you have dogs or cats in your home, we always worry about what our homes smell like.
Exactly.
But maybe there's a smoker in your home. Maybe for you, you cook a lot in your home. If it's fried fish, or if it's broccoli, or somebody burns popcorn. Remember what this does. It's cleaning the air. Your home is going to smell cleaner. Your home is going to look cleaner, because you shouldn't see as much dust on those surfaces as you normally would. Your home is going to be fresher because it's cleaning, it's scrubbing the air in your home. These systems are quiet. They're good looking. They are not these obtrusive, humongous pieces of equipment. You've got 3 beautiful colors to choose from, be it the black, the blue, or the white. And you've got 3 areas to target, because you've got the 2 systems, and then you also have that plug-in unit. If you have it and love it, give us a call. If you're not convinced yet, take a moment to look at this next demonstration.
Absolutely. What we've done for you, we've given you simulated pollen inside this little demo. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you that what goes in does not come out. So I want you to be watching over here, right? Because we have the unit on, and look at this plume that's going into that air filter. Look at this, that's going into the Therapure. And what's coming out? Look at that plume that's going in on this side. Look at this. And what's not coming out on the other side. If you now want to have that cleaner, healthier home, what goes in does not come out. What goes in does not come out. That's the beauty of it. Now, I want to show you this. I'm going to turn on this vacuum, and I want you to realize what's about to happen. Because now, here's how you are able to vacuum your unit. You don't have to change out that filter. All you do is you run the vacuum, and I'm going to show you what goes into the vacuum. It's going to go right into the bottom of that bin. So I want to show you the brush as I'm vacuuming, and look what happens. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and look how it pulls all of those allergens right out of the unit. I mean, imagine how much cleaner and how much healthier your home can be, and that's all there is to it. Now, would you rather be able to, I'm just going to turn this off, would you rather be breathing that dirty, filthy air, or would you rather let the Therapure do that work for you? That's the beauty. All you do is vacuum it out once a month or so, whenever it's dirty, and now you're going to have that cleaner air in your home every single day.
We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I love that this is one of our best sellers. It's a customer pick, and you get to purchase it today on FlexPay for under $30. So give us a call or head over to our website. Don't forget that you have 2 great colors. That's the blue. The blue is the most limited of the 3 choices. The blue is that pop of color.
I love it.
It's kind of a fun color, but you have that classic white, and then also we have the black. They're all available for you, very, very limited quantities, but price break simply means that it is on sale. So I think about you and your home. We all want our homes to be as clean as possible. How many of you use a water filtration system? How many of you buy bottled water because you're concerned about the particles or what might be in that water? We want to drink the cleanest of air. Cleanest of water, but we also want to be able to breathe the freshest of air. And if you're not using a system like this that is actually scrubbing and cleaning the air in the room, your lungs are doing all the hard work. It's there. It's there. Our homes are more airtight than ever before. You may not realize, but this is an actual fact. We have more pollutants on the inside of our homes than we do on the outside.
According to the EPA.
Yeah, so it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
I didn't know that until a few years ago, because growing up, I always thought of pollution as being all this big, this big, plume of whatever outside.
But now
it's in the inside of your home. It's the carpets, it's the hairspray, it's the perfume.
It's what you walk in. Do you know,
it's the pet dander.
Exactly.
It's all that stuff in our home.
It's true. When you walk into your house, they tell us that it takes 15 steps to clean your shoes on your carpet. So think about that, because then you step on that carpet later and that plume goes up, right? And according to the EPA, that dirt inside your home, that air is 3 to 5 times more dirty. So now you've got the total solution. Could you imagine breathing this in? I mean, think about the dust and the dirt that's floating around. Have you ever puffed your pillows or looked at your shades, your blinds, and just realized how much dust is there? If you don't have this filtration system in your home, you know what becomes the filter? Your lungs become the filter. Your children's lungs and sinuses
I like what you said, because you're right. On your blinds, go just take your finger and touch your blinds.
Exactly.
Or look up to your ceiling fans. Do you see little dust bunnies, on your ceiling fans or your windows? It's there, probably on the surface of some of your furniture. You talked about taking like a decorative pillow, maybe a pillow on your bed or on your sofa. Take it and hit it and pound it, and you'll see this plume of all. Look. It's not that you're not a great housekeeper. We all are. It's just that these are those airborne particles that we live with. And over time, they just build up and build up and build up. This is gonna be a way for you to be able to clean those airborne particles, have a cleaner, fresher smelling home, which is something that you all want, and have no maintenance. Because remember, one of the things that attracts us to this model is not only that 5 levels of filtration, but you never ever have to replace the filter, never any more additional expense. So call us if you'd like to have it. I'm gonna walk over with Leah.
Put it to the test.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we can show you how it works here.
So what we have set up for you here is a smoke chamber, and I'm gonna pour smoke on the inside. So your home probably doesn't have the amount of smoke that I'm about to show you. I certainly hope not. If it does, you definitely need to have this. As we start to pour in that smoke, what will happen is that you will realize that Therapure is gonna go to work for you, scrubbing that air every 15 minutes. Now, I'm gonna just give you a heavy load going in here, and as I step behind it, notice that, look how thick it is. You can't even see me in here, right? Now, what we're gonna do, so you can really see it go to work, is we're gonna dim the lights in the studio just to illustrate for you how powerful this really is. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, and here we go. Look at it go to work. In the time that we are talking to you about this Therapure unit, it could clean the entire air in the room that you're sitting in right now. Every 15 minutes, it's going to entirely clean the air in the room that you are in. Every 15 minutes. So think about that. It's like having a housekeeper that comes not once, not twice, not 5 times, 5 different services, because it's, remember, 5 levels of filtration, and it's doing that every 15 minutes. If you are breathing, you need to have this. If you have kids, you need to have this. If you have pets, you need to have this. And I want to just show you, again, look at this. You couldn't even see me just a few short seconds ago, right? It's still got a little bit more work to do, but that's just in a matter of a couple minutes. Could you imagine how much healthier your air could be? Could you imagine how much better you could wake up and feel in the morning?
How much better your house is going to smell. You know, we get accustomed to the way that our homes smell.
It's true.
It's when others come over that they instantly smell those stale odors that are in our homes that we're used to, and we don't smell anymore, but others do.
Exactly.
And oftentimes they're just way too embarrassed to say anything. If you're a pet owner, you should be on the phone line.
Absolutely.
If you have someone in your family that suffers from allergies and allergens, you should be on the phone lines. It's not a cure or a treatment, but I'm telling you, I've worked for a long, people really feel a difference. They really say that it makes all the difference in the world. It is a customer pick. Absolutely, we have other choices when it comes to air purifiers, but what you're seeing is that 5 filtrations. This is the difference.
Through those? Yeah, I want to just replay this in just a second, because I want you to realize what's happening here with all of those dust particles and all of those allergens. Because what's happening is you have 5 levels. This is hospital grade technology that is on the inside, and it's the only unit we have that has it. So again, what happens? The pre-filter is going to take out the hair, the pollen particles that you do see. The permanent filter, that's the second one, is going to remove 99.97% of everything that passes through it. The UV light, the one that's glowing right there, is germicidal hospital grade technology. That's what they use literally when people are in the hospital. Then you have the photocatalytic oxidation filter. What is that? It is a mouthful, but if you use hairspray, if you use nail polish, if you use perfume, if you use an aerosol deodorant, guess what? Those VOCs, they're volatile chemicals that are in your air. This can address that as well, because remember, with that light, think about it, it's built right in with the hospital grade technology. All you do is tap it on the top, and now you're gonna have the total solution. We're gonna go to our phone lines, and we're gonna be fast because there's only less than 2 minutes remaining in the show. But we wanna quickly say hi to Teresa from Pennsylvania. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Teresa. It's nice to meet you. Teresa, are you there?
I'm right here.
Great.
Hi, you're live.
I'm right here.
Hi, you're live. They're telling me tonight that you were able to order our Therapure.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, it wasn't just for me. It's actually for my best friend. She's getting ready to move, and this is someone who's fought allergies, chronic asthma since she was 15, and she's almost 40.
Oh, man. Well,
so this is somebody who's going to blow her mind.
For sure.
She's going to love the system.
And we have to say that it's not a cure or treatment for allergy sufferers or for asthma sufferers, but we know for so many people that are in that situation, they really say that it makes a difference. So I'm thrilled, and I'm glad that you were able to pick this up. And your bestie is going to love that she doesn't have to pay for the filters either.
No, that for sure. A permanent filter built right in.
It makes all the difference in the world, because you don't have to, spend extra on buying those replacement filters. You don't have to remember where you got them from,
Exactly.
the model number. You never have to replace another filter.
true.
Remember, you actually get 3 different things. So you'll get 2 of the air purifiers, and then the third one, and this is
portable unit.
super nice.
Yes.
And I'm gonna turn it around so that you can see it. You just plug this into any outlet. So in an office, an RV, in a studio apartment, in your kitchen area.
Take it to work in your cube.
Yeah, it's really, really a nice system. One of the best sellings that we offer to you, all 3 colors are available, 30-day money-back guarantee, free shipping, and under $29.99.
And whatever is in the air in your home, remember, if you don't have that filtration system, your lungs become the filter. Your sinuses become the filter for not only you, but for your family as well.
All right, we are at the end of the hour. We're gonna say goodnight for now. Coming up next, we're gonna be giving you a look at our today's special. I'll see everyone